multi-passionate money maker instructor you. The next step in this process is to figure out the program information. What are you actually going to deliver in this time frame? And you're going to separate your program into 3 sections. These are the 3 big pillars of your program. Now, I don't want you to worry too much about the how. What I want you to focus on is on what do they need to get to that goal. And based on your experience, based on your years of working with people in your area, in your field, what are the things that they need to accomplish that goal? Your first pillar is going to be your exercise pillar. Most of us are here because we're fitness instructors and that is our strongest suit. So it is highly likely that if you're taking this course, you're wanting to guide your people towards their goal via fitness. So this part is where you tell me what fitness and you get specific about the fitness that you're going to provide. So I need to know what format or formats you're wanting to deliver to them to get that results. How many times per week do they need to exercise? How many times a week and how much time are they going to do for this exercise? Do they need to work out every day for 10 minutes? Do they need to work out 5 times a week for 30 minutes? The next pillar is going to be the additional support. This is what makes your boot camp special, because just going to your classes doesn't have all this additional support that's going to help them to get to their goal quicker. Based on the result that they want, what else do they need in addition to exercise to get to that goal quicker? Now again, don't worry about the how, just think about the what. So if your busy moms are looking to lose weight and obviously they need to exercise, what else do they need to lose weight? Probably they need a nutrition element to this, right? Or they need a water element to this, or they need a sleeping element to this, or they need a mindset element to this, or they need to stop a habit, they need to stop doing something, or they need to create a habit, they need to start doing something, or maybe they need a complementary format. Maybe they need to stretch, or maybe they need to add cardio, or maybe they need to add strength. So what are some components that they need in order for them to get to their goal faster? Don't worry about the how. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a personal trainer. I can't do this. I can't do that. Right now, we're taking this one step at a time. So I'm going to help you figure that piece out. But right now, I just need to know what extra pieces do your people need in addition to exercise to get to their goal, whether you're qualified to do these or not. Just what is it that they need? And the next part is going to be the accountability pillar. This is what makes your boot camp efficient. The hardest thing for anyone to do when it comes to their goals is to get started. So once they do enroll on your boot camp, that's the hardest thing. Like, yay, that's why we want to congratulate them a lot in their onboarding process, because that was not a small win. That's a big step for them. The second hardest thing is going to be to stay consistent. Even if they paid for your program, even if they paid $1,000 for your program, they're still going to struggle with consistency because we're human. We are just not very disciplined with ourselves, which is why they need you as a coach, not just guiding them in their classes, but guiding them outside their classes, making sure that you're cheering them on outside of class, making sure you're solving their problems, you're there with them, grabbing them from their hand, and they don't feel like they're doing this alone. They feel like they have you with them all the time. So for that, we need to add some accountability to your everyday exercises and workouts. And we're going to do this in 2 ways. So one is going to be Zoom calls. Now, when you launch this program, the most common response is to have just a few sales happen here or there. That's normal because it's the very first time that you're launching something and people still don't know what you're up to or what this is about. So they usually wait for 1 or 2 rotations to say, oh, that's what it is, before they jump on that boat. So that's perfectly fine. If when you launch, you have few people, then you can do the Zoom calls one-on-one. And just you adjust to their schedule to when are they available and schedule some Zoom calls to go through the small wins. Same thing that you do with my programs, just imitate, model, do the same thing with your people. If you get lots of enrollments, which is really cool and exciting, then instead of doing the one-on-one Zoom calls, you can also do a group coaching Zoom call so that you get them all in one call. So this is going to depend on the volume that you have in sales and how comfortable you are doing one-on-ones or group calls. So this is something that you'll offer, but you'll kind of figure out once you have some enrollments. And you're also going to have a chat. So decide right now what type of chat do you want. It can be a Facebook chat or it can be a WhatsApp chat. If you have another app that your people kind of like and enjoy and they're comfortable with that, then you can do that as well. So right now we do want to define what is going to be the chat location or app that you're going to use where all of your clients are going to, hang around. Time for the mini homework. So this homework is not to be posted at the stage. We're going to work on your Canva document and post on the chat. Same thing, small bites. So we're going to go over to Canva and update the Canva document, but this time with the program information. So I need to know the exercise aspect of your program and just flat out tell me they're going to do Zumba 3 times a week, 1 hour each class. Awesome. They're going to be doing 10 minutes yoga 4 times a week. Awesome. Like, just let me know what's the exercise portion of your program. What is the additional support of your program? And you don't have to have it all figured out. I just need to know what extra things you think they need to get there. They need some type of nutrition something, or they need to stretch, or they need, some recipes and smoothies. Whatever it is that you think they need, let me know in this section. And for the accountability aspect of your program, I need to know where the chat is going to be and whether you're comfortable with one-on-one Zoom calls and whether you're comfortable with group Zoom calls. And that's it. Once you're done, post in the chat and say Canva document updated. And that lets me know that this has been updated. So I'll come in and check on your document. As a reminder, everything in gray are examples. You can delete those. Add your responses in blank font, and any comments from me will come in bright pink. Okay, that's it for now. See you on the next one. Bye.